Just as important as figuring out which foods you should include in a diet for diabetes is understanding which foods you should limit. Hi guys and welcome to my channel. In this video we'll talk about foods to avoid for diabetics, and please stick till the end because we'll show you how to create a plan for a balanced and healthy diet for diabetics. This is because many foods and drinks are high in carbs and added sugar, which can cause blood sugar levels to spike. Other foods could negatively impact heart health or contribute to weight gain. So here are a few foods that you should limit or avoid if you have diabetes. First on the list is refined grains. Refined grains like white bread, pasta, and rice are high in carbs, but low in fiber, which can increase blood sugar levels more quickly than their whole grain counterparts. According to one research review, whole grain rice was significantly more effective at stabilizing blood sugar levels after eating than white rice. Eating more white rice and processed or refined grains is associated with an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Second on the list is sugar-sweetened beverages. Not only are sugar-sweetened beverages like soda, sweet tea, and energy drinks lacking important nutrients, but they also contain a concentrated amount of sugar in each serving, which can cause blood sugar levels to spike. Some risk may also be attributed to the metabolic effects of fructose from the sugar, or HFCS, used to sweeten these beverages. The adverse effects of the high glycemic load from these beverages on blood glucose, cholesterol fractions, and inflammatory factors probably also contribute to the higher risk of heart disease. Third on the list is fried foods. Fried foods have a lot of trans fat, a type of fat that has been linked to a higher risk of heart disease. What's more, fried foods like potato chips, French fries, and mozzarella sticks are also typically high in calories, which could contribute to weight gain. And also fried foods are usually breaded, which can add up to lots of carbohydrates, unhealthy fats, and calories. Fourth on the list is alcohol. While moderate amounts of alcohol may cause blood sugar to rise, excess alcohol can actually decrease your blood sugar level, sometimes causing it to drop into dangerous levels, especially for people with type 1 diabetes. Beer and sweet wine contain carbohydrates and may raise blood sugar. Fifth on the list is breakfast cereal. Most varieties of breakfast cereal are very high in added sugar. Some brands pack as much sugar into a single serving as some desserts. When shopping for cereal, be sure to check the nutrition label carefully and select a variety that is low in sugar. Alternatively, opt for oatmeal and sweeten it naturally with a bit of fresh fruit. Sixth on the list is candy. Candy contains a high amount of sugar in each serving. It typically has a high glycemic index, meaning it's likely to cause spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels after you eat. Seventh on our list is processed meats. Processed meats like bacon, hot dogs, salami, and cold cuts are high in sodium, preservatives, and other harmful compounds. Furthermore, processed meats have been associated with a higher risk of heart disease. Eating a diet high in meat also has been shown to increase the amount of visceral or abdominal fat. Doctors associate higher levels of abdominal fat with greater risks for diabetes. Eighth on the list is fruit juice. Although 100% fruit juice can be enjoyed from time to time in moderation, it's best to stick to whole fruit or smoothies whenever possible if you have diabetes. This is because fruit juice contains all the carbs and sugar found in fresh fruit, but it's lacking the fiber needed to help stabilize blood sugar levels. And that's our list of foods to avoid when you have diabetes. And since you got this far, here are several strategies you can use to plan a healthy, well-rounded diet for diabetes. First is the plate method. The plate method is a simple and effective way to support healthy blood sugar levels without tracking or measuring your food. It requires you to adjust your portions of certain food groups on your plate to create a nutritionally balanced meal. To get started, simply fill half your plate with non-starchy vegetables, such as leafy greens, broccoli, squash, or cauliflower. 1/4 of your plate should consist of proteins, like chicken, turkey, eggs, fish, tofu, and lean cuts of beef or pork. The remaining 1/4 of the plate should contain a good source of carbohydrates, including whole grains, legumes, starchy vegetables, fruit, or dairy products. Finally, be sure to pair your meal with a low-calorie beverage to help you stay hydrated, such as water, black coffee, unsweetened tea, or club soda. Second is glycemic index. The glycemic index can be an effective tool for maintaining blood sugar levels. It's used to measure how much certain foods increase blood sugar levels and categorizes them as a high, low, or medium GI food based on their glycemic index. If you use this method, stick to foods with a low or medium glycemic index whenever possible, and limit your intake of foods that have a high glycemic index. Here are some food examples of low glycemic index: green vegetables, most fruits, raw carrots, kidney beans, chickpeas, lentils and bran breakfast cereals. Medium glycemic index foods include sweet corn, bananas, raw pineapple, raisins, oat breakfast cereals, and multigrain, oat bran or rye bread. And in foods with high glycemic index, which you need to avoid are white rice, white bread and potatoes. Third is carb counting. Carb counting is a popular method used to manage blood sugar levels by monitoring the amount of carbohydrates you consume throughout the day. It involves tracking the grams of carbs in the foods you eat. In some cases, you may also need to adjust your dosage of insulin based on the amount of carbs you consume. The number of carbs you should eat for each meal and snack can vary quite a bit depending on factors like your age, size, and activity level. Therefore, a registered dietitian or doctor can help you create a customized plan for carb counting based on your needs. Eating healthy with diabetes doesn't have to be difficult or time-consuming. Here's a one-day sample menu with some easy meal ideas to help get you started. For breakfast, you can try omelet with broccoli, mushrooms, and peppers. For morning snack, you can have a handful of almonds. For lunch, grilled chicken salad with spinach, tomatoes, avocado, onions, cucumber, and balsamic vinaigrette. For afternoon snack, Greek yogurt with sliced strawberries and walnuts. For dinner, baked salmon with herb quinoa and asparagus. And finally for evening snack, sliced veggies and hummus. And that's our list for today, guys. If you find value in this video, please give it a like and subscribe to help me grow my humble channel, or show your support by purchasing products related to the topic on my link somewhere in the description, where I will earn a small commission with no extra cost to you. And always remember, let's all become better well-being by being well. Thank you.